I'm honored to do it. When you can snatch these guts out of my hand, you may leave the monastery.
So you guys keep your heads in the freezer. That's how I should start this video. You keep your severed heads in the freezer.
Yeah.
If you could smell this through the power of YouTube, you would immediately turn this channel off. Goodness. Whew. All right. Have at it, creatures. This was Frank this morning, and now it's delicious. Good morning, yo folks. It's a little after 7 o'clock. It's a big day today here on the Yosted. It's a big day. There's so much to do this morning to get ready. But I think before I do anything, I need to check the tractor. We have a backup tractor from a neighbor, just in case we need it. So I'd like to determine whether this is working. And if it's not, I can get a hold of my neighbor and get things rolling that way. But fingers crossed, it's been working. So let's see if it continues. Started right up. Now, one thing I'd like to say to start off this video is that we're going to be processing our pigs today, and what processing means is that we'll be killing them and then breaking them down into meat parts that we'll then store in freezer bags, which we'll put in the freezer. This video won't be violent. This video won't focus on the killing. You won't see that, the actual dispatching of the pigs. There will be a breaking down of the pig into meat parts. So if you're squeamish, you may want to skip this video, but this won't be nearly as graphic as the last pig processing video that I put out. I will make a very concerted effort to keep all of those extra detailed parts about the process off of this video. This will focus more on the actual process, getting set up and hanging out with friends. That leads me to my next point. We're gonna have a lot of people here at the Yosted, a lot of people that you'll recognize, here to kind of guide us and walk us through the process. So that's what we're gonna focus on in this video. So just wanted to get that little disclaimer out of the way. Our pig friends are very hungry. We didn't feed them yesterday, and that's a good thing because they're gonna be very food motivated today, which will mean they're more pliable and easy to move to where we need them to move to do the dispatching. So they're hungry, they're ready to go. So far, so good. So it's approximately 7:45 and our first guests, our first helpers have arrived. Brian, Flannel Farms.
Good morning, Herr Fräulein.
Brian's brother, David the Good. Brian has processed 10 pigs.
Since April of last year.
So
0 to 60 real quick.
one could say that he is a professional at this game.
One could say a lot of things.
One could say a lot of things. David has processed...
I've processed a couple of goats, but I mean, I have 10 children that eat like pigs.
He has 10 children that eat like pigs, so he does have familiarity. Next up, we should be getting... the next guest should be coming, which I'll introduce you to shortly. But until then, I think we're just going to stand around here and talk awkwardly amongst ourselves.
So when we do this, I'll walk everybody through it first.
My friend Billy from Permapastures Farm has been the next to arrive, and he's going to lead the show today. I've been on a pig butchery, slaughtering, processing day with Billy before, but I'm honored to have you do it here at the Yosted.
I'm honored to do it. I'm honored to do it. When you can snatch these guts out of my hand, you may leave the monastery.
So I don't know who that is. Anyways, Billy's going to walk us through. I don't know
looks
who
like
this
Sang.
is. That might be Sang. Yeah.
That looks like Sang, dude. I've been wanting to see his hair.
So we've got a couple other people to show you who are going to be participating. This is my buddy Sang. Now, for those of you that don't know, Sang has an incredible YouTube channel called Growing Little Country Homestead, which you have to check out. I'll include a link to it. You're going to start videos again, right, Sang?
Yes, I'm back. I had a rough last year.
Yes. So we're very, very happy to see him filming again. And this is going to be your comeback video.
Well, hopefully.
Yes. So Sang is coming. You've butchered many a pig,
Yes,
correct? So this is old hat for him as well. So I'm surrounded by experts, which I'm very, very excited about. But thank you, Sang, for coming. Next to join us is my dear friend Nate from the Kramer Life. Of course he's going to be here. Thank you, buddy. So there's a lot of people. I'll introduce you to some more, but we're going to hopefully get rolling here soon. Nate has come with tables and many other supplies, so we're very, very thankful for his presence. Yeah, no, go for it. And then after Billy talks, maybe we can do a quick blessing before we begin with this.
Something. This is a very solemn and sacred act for me. And look, I know we're going to kid around and joke all day, but you're going to see a transition today where we go literally from animal to carcass to meat. Nope. Take your time. There you go.
Stock footage. 3 men looking into butt of pig.
In one of your videos, I'm like, oh, so the bun
that
not
was
there
scary.
anymore? and then I was like,
Have they had like chicken or turkey guts?
They may have.
Yeah. They're like, oh my goodness, what do we got going on here?
Look at them. They're like, oh.
we do.
Boy, they are interested in that.
I wonder how long it'll take before it's all gone.
Okay, so we skinned the pigs, and we've got them on our processing tables right here. So we're going to start working on these, start butchering them up, and while we do this, we're actually going to get rolling on skinning and gutting the next pig. We want to do that quickly just so we can get things moving here. So right now, Sang is cutting off these legs right now. And this is tough, right, Sang?
Yeah, this part's the tough part. Still didn't work.
Always, the back is always going to be easy. The front is always going to be more difficult if you don't know how this anatomy works. The way it works is this top part is hitting into the bone. It works like this, and it works like that in every animal you can think of. So there's a bone up here at the top, and I know that it's got so it's shaped like this. I'm going to kind of give you, it's like this. So
Cupped in.
Exactly. It's totally, no matter the animal, it doesn't even matter. So what I'm going to do, the easiest way to do this, use your weight of your animal. Most people will break this thing down into primals and then worry about this. I don't teach it that way because I'm using the weight of the animal to help me do this. So I'm going to squeeze them out as far as I can, feel where that bone is, run your knife through until I hit bone, okay?
Yep.
I'm going to come in, if I know where it is
Right
here,
past the elbow.
I'm going to go right back here on this side, and then I'm going to run it over and join these two, just like so.
Okay.
Now remember, I told you it's going to fit like this.
Cupped in.
Now, if you get in closer, I'll show you exactly what I mean by that. I'm going to use my butcher's grip, and I know that I'm at a bone, right? Mm-hmm. So if I'm already aware of what this anatomy is like, all I have to do is I'm just going to take little cuts until I find, and as you notice, I'm going this way, right?
Yeah.
So I'm going to bring my knife around this way because I'm aware of the anatomy. Do the same thing on this side because I'm aware of the anatomy. And I'm going to keep working my way. See that split?
Yeah.
I started up here and I worked my way all the way back. I didn't compromise any meat. I didn't mess anything up. And there's no messing this up. Like I said, if you want to turn this whole animal into grind, that's completely...
If it weighs, it pays.
That's right. That's right. You're not going to get it much better than that. Perfect. So remember how I told you it's like a... You see how it fits in the socket?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So your demarcation point is where that bone is up here. Start your cut above till you hit, and then you know it's there, so you know you got to come from the other side.
Yeah.
I'll walk you through it.
Yeah, okay. Butcher
Bam.
grip.
Yep, so we're going to pull you out a little bit.
Okay.
There you go. And it's okay if somebody's holding it. Okay, bam, you see how it gave way? So now just do the same thing on the other side. Perfect. Join them up. Now use your 6-inch knife on this because you'll get a lot more control. Now, butcher's grip. These are all new tasks. Okay, let me stop you right there.
Okay.
Okay, so remember our anatomy. We're going to bring that all the way over and then start working your...
Yes, so we'll come from up here.
There you go. Usually when William and we've done this I've trained him so many times, when we lay it on the table, it's usually 30 minutes and we got it in plastic. So. But we're moving, we kind of have this down to a battle drill. Okay, so let's come back around to my side.
just about done with the first pig. We've actually started vacuum sealing it. Brian has brought his vacuum sealer.
That's funny.
Thank you, Brian.
You're welcome, my friend.
And we are in the process of vacuum sealing some capicola right now. And belly, pork belly.
Probably did.
So things are clipping along at a really good pace. We still have another pig, but I think we're gonna eat some lunch and then just knock this pig out very quickly. Less explaining things and more just going in and doing them. I have a pretty good idea of how cutting this pig up into primals works. Billy is just super knowledgeable about that kind of stuff, of course. So hopefully the second pig will go a lot quicker. And I just hold it while
Yep, hold it right there. And then over here is forward and reverse. You'll tell which one is which because it will stay on or it won't. So if you push it one way and it stays on.
forward is this way.
Yes, sir. And then you have to feed it with your other hand at the same time. Yep.
Got a proper stance going on.
Yeah, no, right?
Yeah,
He's got the full 3 foot.
I was gonna say he's got his Chuck Norris jeans on with the stretch, you know, the flex.
Oh, you can push that. Yeah.
Just try and keep your hand in the top part from getting slippery.
Yeah.
And almost going in at an angle and pushing it down gives you more of a seal into it than straight down. There you go.
Yeah. I gotta keep my eye on this thing.
You'll feel it. The bag will start to push back against your, like the back of your pinky. Now, the reason you do wild game bags is because they are about half the price as buying ones that say pork, chicken, and beef. Because if you say ones that have pork, chicken, and beef, they're expecting it for sale. See, so they have to charge you more money.
I think we're getting close.
There you go. Yep, off. And just slide it off the end.
Twist it.
Twist it.
Yeah, well, you had talked about getting air
That's
out.
okay.
like this
if
stuff,
there's some.
I'm excited.
Yes, as you should be.
And then you just drag it through. Doesn't have to be super twisted. You just got to get it through. And that's it.
There we go. Sweet.
That's the bag.
Take it. So Nate reminded me of the fact that during the hullabaloo of the day, I forgot. And that's that we have 2 pig heads.
Got 2 heads.
That have been untouched in that trash bag over here.
Yep.
Nate, you had the similar problem when we did the pigs on your property.
correct.
What should I do with these pig heads?
Well-
Besides leave them in the beds of my enemies. Other than that, what should I do?
Depends. So Katie and I kept ours. Actually, they're still in the freezer.
Just the whole head?
Yeah. So we put them in trash bags like you have, the
Uh-huh.
black trash bags, and oops, that's too much. And we stuck them in the freezer, and they've been in the freezer since.
Okay.
Our plan is to thaw them out and get the jowls, the jowl
Okay.
meat. I don't know what you're going to do with yours, but
Do you want them?
No, because I don't know what to do with mine other than the jowl.
Okay.
Then there's the process. Then there's the issue of what to do with it after you're done. And
Yeah.
I'm not good at composting, so I can't just compost mine because my compost piles don't get hot enough, so it doesn't really break down very
Yeah.
fast. So now you have the fun process or issue of getting rid of your heads and all that skin that you guys have.
So you guys keep your heads in the freezer. That's how I should start this video. You
We keep our
your
heads in
severed
the freezer.
heads in the freezer. I'm trying to figure out what to do with these 2 pig heads.
Oh, yeah.
And Nate said, "Well, you guys have them in the freezer.
We
Eventually,
do.
you're gonna get the jowls out.
We're gonna get the ears, the snouts, and the jowls.
I'll see what kind of room we have in the. I haven't looked at the freezers. I don't know what. I don't think we're gonna have room. So we might either send them home with somebody, or throw them in the back pasture. I don't. Maybe give them to the chickens.
Well, they'll eat a little bit of it.
Yeah, but then we'll have severed pig
You
heads in
have,
it.
you have 60 pounds worth of head in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
to be continued on that front. So this is the last of the fat.
Okay, give me a little more.
This is the last of the fat, which is going to David the Good, which I'm sure he has.
I eat lots and lots of fat.
He eats lots of fat, just raw.
No, it's been a real joy to hang out with everybody here, meet some old friends, make some new ones, and I can't wait to murder something else.
That'll be the next time.
I bought my homestead, I was given 2 of these by the people that I bought it from. And they butchered on their property and stuff from the 70s on. So I don't need 2 of them. So I would like you to have
This is a
one
special
of the
moment.
monster
Brian,
saws.
thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And this is
Housewarming
something that we
present.
did use.
We did. You will need a
Today.
new screw for it. I made
Okay.
sure I kept the one that had all 3
I will
screws.
find it.
And you're saying that's like a 1970s? I mean, that's
70s era, yeah.
that's the real
awesome.
that's the
Thank
real
you so
deal
much.
there.
I've used it for all of the process, start to finish.
It's easier
I think
for me
they're great.
because I'm
To the next pig.
To the next bit.
Really appreciate it. So Holly and Henry brought up a really good point.
Sorry, I had to come out at the end of the day and ruin everything.
The guts that are there for the chickens. We've got a coyote issue, and the coyotes will be very attracted
We
to
haven't
that.
had an issue yet, but all of our neighbors have been complaining about
Yes.
coyotes. And I said, Sean, if we leave those out overnight, like that's just
Very,
asking,
very good point.
just
So,
asking for coyotes.
Sang and Dad are shoveling. I'm going to bring this contractor bag over there and shovel them up. Thank you, Holly. Good call.
You're welcome.
Oh, it's very fragrant. I might need help getting it over the fence. We're in the back pasture. There will be creatures that come and get these goodies. You want to film me dumping this thing? It's rolling. Right now.
Yeah.
If you could smell this through the power of YouTube, you would immediately turn this channel off. Goodness. All right. Have at it, creatures. Doing something like this is overwhelming. There's a lot of sensory stuff going on.
A lot going on.
A lot of people, a lot of blood, a lot of guts. You and Katie, having you guys here was really, really important to me. So thank you.
Happy to be here.
Next time there's a butchery on your homestead, you know I'm there.
There'll be chickens.
I'll bring my plucker.
Okay.
Just let me know whenever that is and we'll do it. But thank you, The Kramer Life. And I know everyone that's watching this channel knows them, but if for whatever reason you don't, please go check out their channel. It'll be linked in the description below. Go check them out because they're as amazing in person as they are on YouTube. So please check them out. It's one of the great joys of the year so far. This is one of the highlights, and this is why. Because saying I've been missing this guy so much, I've been wanting to see him, and I think I mentioned it earlier in the video, you've got to check out his channel. But channel and YouTube stuff aside, this is an amazing dude, and to have him down here and help us with the butchering, I couldn't have asked for a better dude to come join us. So saying thank you for coming. I hope your trip is good, your trip back.
Yeah, no, it's been a real fun day. Even though I do this all day at my work, this is more fun doing it this way.
And
sitting in the building.
so you will be putting out a video of today's events within the next few weeks or so?
Yeah, a lot of my subscribers are your subscribers.
That's right, yeah.
And so, yes, I'm going to try to get back into making videos. Things will be a little different, changing a little bit of what I'm doing. So, yeah, I'm hoping this will jumpstart my YouTubing again, so.
As soon as it drops, we will be letting you all know to go check it out. So saying, buddy, thanks again, man. I really appreciate it.
You're not tired, are you?
Yeah. I know. So the day is done. We have put 2 pigs in the freezer with the help of a motley crew of professionals and amateurs alike. But we did what we needed to do, and they're in the freezer. And now we're just kind of chilling. Now we're kind of hanging out. And Holly and David both decided, why don't we try some of this sausage?
Exactly.
So I was like, why not? So we're actually going to put together some of the sausage that was on a walking pig this morning and is now, take a look at that.
Like that.
Now it's a sizzling pig.
Now it's a sizzling pig. So what's in these sausages?
So I just did a quick, make stuff up seasoning. So I threw in some salt, sage, oregano, granulated garlic, black pepper, and a touch of cayenne. And I'm thinking it might be pretty good.
We're about to find out. I'm going to snap my fingers and then we're going to be eating it. This was Frank this morning, and now...
Now it's delicious.
Oh, that is good. It's chewier than I thought, but not in a bad way. Oh, that is incredible. Oh, yeah. I taste the sage on it. Oh, wow. That's wonderful. First in, last out. These boys right here, the bros. I can't thank you guys enough for showing up and rounding out our team. Thank
Have a
you.
small speech prepared.
Appreciate it. And if anyone is watching this who has not seen their channels, please do yourself
Flannel
a favor.
Farm, David Good.
Yeah, absolutely.
Links are in the description. Please go check those. Thank you guys.
Absolutely.
We're gonna do it again, and next time there's a gathering, let's plan something. Let's get it going. But see these guys because you need to. Thank you guys.
You're
Appreciate
welcome. It was a
So it's the day after. It's the morning after the big day. We did it yesterday, which was Saturday, and today's Sunday. And as you can see, it's been raining. It's been raining ever since I woke up. Puddles, it's nasty. So I'm very, very thankful that we did the pigs yesterday before there was a reprieve in this weather. Before the clouds opened up and we got all this rain. Yesterday was perfect for this event. I still have some cleaning that I need to do, but just some thoughts that I have on the whole process. Number one, I'm very thankful for Frank and Beans for what they provided for us. They cleared our land and they filled up our freezers, and we're so thankful to those animals for doing that for us. Number two, I'm very thankful for everyone that came out. It was really cool to see the community kind of gather and get this thing done. I can't imagine how long it would take me to break down, kill, gut, break down, package 2 very large pigs all by myself or just with 1 or 2 other people. So the fact that we had this huge community of people come out and help was gigantic. And so thank you to everyone that participated and helped. I'm gonna finish cleaning. Until I see you guys next time, remember, as always, slowly, slowly.